Let's talk about that addiction for a second, because it's obviously a huge obstacle for Pamela. It affects every aspect of her life,
Right.
especially her ability to be a mother.
Hmm.
There are moments in the source material where you see how much it hurts her.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
You see this deep love that she has for her children,
Right.
but the addiction creates this barrier between them.
Right. It makes you wonder, what would Pamela's life be like without this addiction? Could she have escaped Kevin's abuse on her own? Was Charles's help even really necessary?
Those are tough questions.
Yeah.
It's clear that Pamela is a strong woman, but she's facing an uphill battle,
Yeah.
and the odds seem stacked against her.
Let's shift gears for a minute
Oh.
and talk about Kevin.
It's a classic downfall story, isn't it?
Wow.
You see glimpses of his potential, his good heart, but it all gets overshadowed by his self-destructive behavior.
What could have been
Right.
if he'd just chosen a different path?
It's easy to see him as the villain, but he's more complex than that.
Yeah.
There's a part of him that regrets his actions, that wants to change. But it's too late, the damage is done.
It makes you think about the ripple effects of our choices, how one bad decision can lead to a lifetime of consequences. But we can't forget about Charles. He's like a puppet master in Pamela's life, offering protection but also manipulating her, adding to her internal conflict.
Charles is a fascinating character. He clearly cares about Pamela, wants to protect her. But his methods are twisted. He's like a dark knight, offering salvation with one hand while pushing her deeper into darkness with the other.
And that duality raises a big question. Is he truly helping her, or is he just using her for his own purposes?
It's a question that hangs over everything. We see this constant tension between his desire to save his sister and his willingness to exploit her.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder about the nature of family loyalty. How far would you go to protect someone you love, even if it means compromising your own morals?
This is getting really intense. We've got Pamela caught between a rock and a hard place. Her abusive ex, her manipulative brother, and through it all, she's battling addiction and trying to be a good mother. How does she even cope?
That's where the source material gets really interesting. We start to see how these struggles shape her character. Pamela's journey becomes a powerful exploration of resilience, the will to survive, and the enduring strength of a mother's love.
Okay, let's unpack that.
Okay.
What are some of the key moments that reveal Pamela's strength?
Well, there's this one scene where Kevin shows up at Pamela's apartment in Birmingham, demanding to see their sons.
Oh, wow.
It's a terrifying confrontation.
Yeah.
And you can feel the tension just reading it.
I bet.
Kevin is enraged. Raymond is terrified. And Pamela is caught in the middle, trying to protect her children from their father's rage.
Wow, that scene must be so intense. It sounds like it reveals a lot about Pamela's character. What stands out to you?
What strikes me is her courage.
Mm-hmm.
She's literally standing between her abusive husband and her terrified children. It's a moment of truth,
Yeah.
where her maternal instincts kick in. And she finds the strength to stand up to Kevin, to protect her sons, even if it means putting herself in danger.
That's incredible. It shows you how powerful a mother's love can be.
Yeah.
But let's not forget that Pamela's still struggling with addiction. How does that play into this scene?
It adds another layer of complexity. She's facing this incredibly dangerous situation, but she's also dealing with the physical and emotional effects of withdrawal.
Oh, wow.
It's a testament to her resilience that she's able to function at all, let alone stand up to Kevin.
It makes you wonder how much she's holding back, how much she's suppressing, just to get through the day.
It's a lot to carry, and it's a reminder that strength doesn't always look like we expect it to. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is just keep going, one step at a time, even when everything feels like it's falling apart.
It's a powerful message, and it makes me even more curious about the rest of Pamela's journey. How does she navigate this world of danger, addiction, and family drama? What choices does she make? And does she ultimately find redemption?
Those are all questions we'll explore as we delve deeper into the source material. Stay tuned, because Pamela's story is far from over, and the road to redemption is rarely a straight line. What resonates with you the most about Pamela so far? What are you most curious about? Pamela's story really highlights the ripple effects of trauma. We see how Kevin's abuse and Charles's manipulations, they just create this constant state of fear and uncertainty in our lives.
Yeah.
She's always on edge, never quite feeling safe.
Like a pressure cooker. Right. She's